Where are those documents? Can we move to exhibit Z? Oh, no. My apologies, my lord. Before I proceed with cross-examination, I requested the court to address the court at a later stage regarding the people that or police officers that made an entry at Tlhabane police station.
Yes.
Yes.
Which police stations?
Tlhabane.
Shabani.
No, Phokeng. My apologies, Phokeng.
Sorry, Phokeng.
Phokeng. My apologies, my lord.
Yes.
Constable Mulife as well as Sergeant Ramacha.
Constable Mudipe.
Mulife and Sergeant Ramacha.
Ramaja.
That's correct.
Right. Those are the guys in Phokeng.
Yes.
On which date was it, by the way? 20?
Starting from the 19th to from the 19th of June 2020 to the 20th, they were still on a shift.
You got it, Mr. Ramosepiti?
Indeed, so my lord, it was shown to me.
And the time for that particular entry is 0040.
0040.
And then when it was subsequently transferred to Primrose, it was 0045.
Okay, thanks.
Sakhumbula ngithi bekuthiwe kunamagama wabantu la bekade bebhala laba base Phokeng noma eTlhabane. Amaphoyisa kuthiwe uMulife no Ramaja ibona bekade bebhala ukuthi wena ulethwe ungalimalanga umkhani yena wasayina kuphela. Yes, my lord, I hear that.
Now I want to introduce exhibit VV1.
Manje, I gave them to Mr. Balo. Tufuna ukubonisa ubufakazi buka VV1.
VV, yes.
Okay.
A document that was introduced in this court by your defense counsel.
Incwadi eyakhishwa la enkantolo ikhishwa ummeli wakho. Yes, my lord.
And I believe the document that you were consulted on.
Uthi uyathemba ukuthi incwadi ebekade ummeli wakho eze kuwe ekhuluma nawe ngayo. Yes, my lord.
A 4-page document.
Incwadi ekuthi nama page awu4.
Yes. And it was completed by one Dr. Tlokwe from Tlhabane Dental Center.
Incwadi ekuthi iye yagcwaliswa udokotela uTlokwe waseTlhabane esibhedlela. Yes, I see it, my lord.
Are you able to recognize that document?
Uyayazi na le ncwadi?
Ungibonisile ummeli wami athi engibuza ngahamba ngayo check ebegoleti ndiyebo ngahamba kosenkantolo kodwa hayi ukuthi into ayiphuma enhlizweni yami yibo bangihambisa khona.
My defense counsel did show me this document asking me whether did I go to a doctor to check, and I informed him that yes, I was taken there, but it was not voluntary.
And the doctor testified regarding this document where it says patient signature for correctness. Do you see that portion there?
Uthi udokotela uye washo wabhala nokubhaliwe lana ukuthi incwadi lena umuntu olethiwe esayina lapha.
Yebo nkosenkantolo ye-signature yami.
Yes, my lord, and this is my signature.
And then on page 4 at the bottom, patient signature. Is that your signature?
My lord, we seem not to have page
the last
4.
page. This one.
Is it this one?
Yes, yes. There's a signature at the
Uthi lana
bottom.
wena futhi osayinile?
Yebo nkosenkantolo.
Yes, my lord.
Are those the signatures that you signed when you were at the vehicle, when the doctor approached you outside when you were inside the vehicle?
ila usayine ngalesikhathi udokotela eza kuwe usemotweni?
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo ngoba wayengitshela ukuthi la usanele ukuthi izinyo ngucheckile.
Yes, my lord. And he had told me that you are signing that I did check you for a gold tooth
Outside the premises.
engaphandle kwesibhedlela.
Nawuthi kwesibhedlela Nkosi enkantolo ngishoda phandle ngathi ngithe ngaphandle kwala engangeniswe khona. Indlu lengangenisa kwangaphuma ngaye emoto. Kanti mawuphuma lapho ungena evranda nazi na iparking yemoto khona. Not ngaphandle, mangaphandle ngezulu. Angazi ngaphandle mgwaqo ohamba khona emoto ngezulu.
My lord, when you are saying outside, in Zulu it is
Ngaphandle.
understood that outside the whole building, even the yard. Therefore, I am saying it was outside the premises, the building where the vehicle was parked.
Good. And then you will agree with me. That is new evidence.
Uthi uzovumelana naye ukuthi lobu bufakazi obushoyo manje uthi ubufakazi obusha.
Nkosi enkantolo mangithi ngaphandle naphandle. Phandle ngaphandle kunomehluko lapho Nkosi enkantolo. Or yimi engazwanga ngathi mhlawumbe intolo kaMantolo methi ngaphandle.
My lord, there is a difference between outside and outside the premises. Or perhaps I'm the one who did not understand when it was interpreted to me.
Okay. The fact is, this signature was not done inside where the examination was done.
Uthi udouble khulu ukuthi usayine la ungekho phakathi kwala bekade bekuhlolela khona.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
That is correct, my lord.
So I am saying that which you are telling the court now, it is new and it was never put to Dr. Hlokwe.
Uthi lento ewuyishoyo manje yokuthi usayine ungekho lapha laba kuhlolele khona usemotweni ubufakazi obusha lobo. Ngalesikhathi udokotela ekhona akazange atshelwe ummeli wakho ukuthi dokotela untanzi umsayinise lamaphepha engekho la bokade umhlolela khona umsayinise engaphandle esemotweni.
Nkosi enkantolo ngiyathemba ngoba ngemla phambi kwakho Nkosi enkantolo ukuthi ngizokhuluma mina into eyenzeka ukuthi ummeli wami akayikhulumanga. Ngummeli wami uzokhuluma nenkosi enkantolo.
My lord, I believe as I am standing before the court, I am here to testify on what happened. The fact that my defense did not mention it, I believe the defense will mention it when they are arguing.
See, we need to close that door now. I think we must finalize that answer.
Manje ifuna ukuthi kuvalwe lo mnyango uphendule bese kuyaqedwa ngale mpendulo le.
Nkosi enkantolo.
Okay.
Njengoba sengishilo ukuthi leli phepha lelo ukuthi ngicheckwa amazinyo ngoba mangena phakathi angihlalanga Nkosi enkantolo esikhathi esithi wangena ukuthi angilala embhedeni usisi lo baletha umshini balayida bachecka ngasukuma ngaphuma ngahamba weza kimi nemontweni ngoba ngangilokho ngihlele emontweni ngakune corona ngithi ngangeke ngihlale lapha phakathi ngoba kwakuyisiphithiphithi.
My lord, even being checked, I did not take long in that consultation room because I was instructed that I should lie on the bed, and I did, and then a machine was brought to me. They checked whatever they were checking. Then I went outside as it was during the COVID period, and I could not stay inside. And then they brought these documents to me.
I understand, but I'm saying that important fact, you've deprived us an opportunity to get a comment from Dr. Hlokwe regarding the signatures.
Uthi-ke uyazwisisa umshushisi le ndaba ewichazayo kodwa awubanikanga ithuba lokuthi babuze udokotela uHlokwe imibuzo ukuthi dokotela kungani uye wayosayinisa untanzi emotweni kunokuthi asayine la bekade ehlolelwa khona.
ngiyacabanga Nkosi enkantolo senguphendule lo mbuzo mina Nkosi enkantolo.
I believe, my Lord, I have already answered that question.
Can you repeat your answer?
Ungayiphinda impendulo yakho?
Ngithi Nkosi enkantolo mina ngisayinele la kwakumkhona imoto apha ngangiphume khona kuyiparking yemoto ngoba awuphuma eminyango ujika so uhamba ngovrand nansi imoto khona la eduzana.
I have said that I signed these documents whilst I was inside the motor vehicle. Just when you leave the premises, then there is a veranda and you go into the parking, my Lord.
It's fine. We'll argue that point that you're refusing to answer this question.
Uthi kulungile leyo sebazoyixoxa njengabameli nomshushisi uma sebakhuluma nenkantolo.
You also told this court before lunch to say, what was the conversation with the doctor? He said he asked you about your names, the person that you're in a relationship with. Do you recall?
Uthi futhi uye wakhuluma ukuthi ukhulumeni nodokotela ngaphambi kokuthi siye kusidlo sasemini. Usakhumbula ezebe ekubuza udokotela ukuthi wena uhlala nobani umuntu lo ozwana naye ubani?
Yebo ngiyakhumbula Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I do recall that, my Lord.
And the doctor testified in this court that the person that completes this section of the form, it is the nurse that does the administration there. He only starts where he starts with the health questionnaire.
Uthi udokotela ke yena ngalesikhathela enkantolo uthe la phezulu umuntu obhala la phezulu yilaba abangale ngase reception abo nurse. Udokotela yena uqala la ithi health questionnaire, imibuzo yoma sesekubuzwa ngempilo yomuntu.
Nkosi enkantolo ngisacela ukwengithi kuyicacisa kancane.
My Lord, may I please explain something?
Ngiyathemba Nkosi enkantolo ngishilo ngathi ubhuti lo wayengichecka izinyo mina ayengichecka umlomo. Ufike sengilele embhedeni sethe usisa ngilala amaphepha ayephethe usisi lo.
I believe I have already stated that the gentleman who was checking me found me already lying on the bed as these documents they were in possession of that lady.
Ukuthi kulamaphepha la kwakubhalwe igama lami kwakubhaleni mina into engiyiphendulile leyo ukuthi khatheni esengibuza usisi ukuthi uma uyikuthi kunento abayitholayo wrong ubani umuntu abangamfonela ongaphandle ongakhona ukuthi baxhumane naye ngase ngibanika ama number la kalebohile phethana.
And my Lord, the only period when I had answered it was when the lady said to me, if they are to detect something wrong, who can they contact? A person who is outside. And then that's when I gave the contact numbers of Leboheng Petang.
And then further details. Patient report to have been admitted for a heart condition in 2014 following a mining accident.
Futhi lana kubhaliwe ukuthi umuntu lo bekade bemhlola abodokotela yena uthe uke walaliswa esibhedlela ngemva kokuthi wayekade enesifo senhliziyo ngo-2014 ngemva kokuthi uye waba engozini emsebenzini emayini.
Nkosi enkantolo ngiyaphinda futhi Nkosi enkantolo azange ngalala esibhedlela semayini azange ngashawa itshe emgodini mina so la 2009 until 2020 ngize ngiboshwa azange ngalimala emgodini Nkosi enkantolo.
My Lord, I would like to repeat once more, I have never been admitted in hospital, especially at work. I have never been injured at work from 2009
until 2020
from 2009 until 2020 when I got arrested, my Lord. I have never been admitted in hospital.
On Exhibit JJ, confession that was taken by Magistrate Vivian Kronje, she also made the same entry regarding this condition.
Kubufakazi buka JJ lo kuyagunyuluka okuthathwe umantshi uKronje naye ubhala yona lento efana nalencamashi yokuthi wena ubukade usesibhedlela ngemva kokuthi ube engozini yasemsebenzini.
Nkosi enkantolo angizange ngilimale emgodini.
My Lord, I have never been injured.
Ukuthi yena wayekuthathaphi mhlambe bakhona bamtshenini hayi mina ngomlomo wami Nkosi enkantolo.
On where did that come from? Perhaps the person was told, but not by me.
Let's proceed. So how is it possible that what is contained in Exhibit VV1 and Exhibit JJ, they sort of support each other?
Manje ke uthi asiqhubeke kuza kanjani ukuthi ubufakazi lobu buka VV nalobuyana buka JJ lezinto ezibhalile zicishe zifana.
Kosenkantolo engikwazi ukuthi ayikho into engabuzwana ngokulimala mina futhi ngazange ngalimala.
My Lord, what I know is that there's nowhere when I was asked about any injury and I have never been injured.
Ngoba ngisho kosenkantolo mangacela manje ngicela ukunika ummeli wami ithuba lande ifayila lami lengafika ifayila lami la as udoctor la wayengaphathi kwakhe lapha ngangisebenza khona azosho ukuthi ngangalimala mina la.
And my Lord, I believe even if we could get an opportunity that my defense retrieve my file from work, then that file would show that I have never been injured,
And
especially as it comes from the doctor who used to check me.
I will tell you something that you don't know.
Uthi uzokutshela enye into ongayazi.
There's only one person that is common in this case that was seen by Dr. Hlokwe and Vivian Kronje, and his name is Bongani Ntanzi.
Uthi uzokutshela na into ongayazi ukuthi uyedwa umuntu la kuleli cala owabonana no Vivian Kronje wabonana futhi no dokotela uhlokwe. Uthi lo muntu lo oyedwa uBongani Ntanzi.
Kosenkantolo nami ngicela ukuthi umshushisi akhumbule ukuthi ayikho into engithe mina ngicela ukuyocheck igolide ngicela ukuyobona umama lo omlungu akhuluma ngayo ayikho into ebhalala bazange ngize ngithi lento engifuna ukuyenza mina kosenkantolo.
And my Lord, can the state please remember that I never said I would like to go and see to consult a doctor. Neither did I say I would like to go and meet the lady that the state is referring to by the name of Vivian Kronje.
Ngoba udoctor abangihambise kuye udoctor wabo nomama lo omlungu angimazi badibana phela mhlambe ngoba bangazi mina ngoba mina ngine card le medical lekapana lapha bengisebenza ngoba bangitshela ukuthi asiye ku doctor mangizobakhomba ku doctor mntu doctor olaya Rustenburg nale card lami le medical.
Because my Lord, this doctor whom I was taken to is a doctor that was brought to by the state, and even this magistrate, I'm not sure how did they meet up with the magistrate, because I have my card, a medical card, and if I was asked, I was going to be able to inform them that here is my doctor in Rustenburg.
I then put it to you, say, that the only source of this information is one other than Bongani Ntanzi.
Uthi uyakutshela ukuthi umuntu obanike lolu lwazi akekho omunye ngaphandle kwakaBongani Ntanzi.
Ngamanga Nkosenkantolo.
That is a lie, my Lord.
Phela namanje Nkosenkantolo ngabe ngiyayitshela ukuthi yebo iqiniso ngangalimala akaze ngilimala Nkosenkantolo emgodini.
Because my Lord, if it was true, I was going to inform the court that indeed I once got injured at work.
I will argue that I don't have to invite you to tell me whether it's true or not.
Uthi nalokho uzokuyeka ke umshushisi uzoyixoxa ke mase sebaxoxisana nomantshi nabo abameli sebayenza lokho okubizwa ama-arguments.
Now let us proceed. An impression was created before this court that when you consulted Dr. Hlokwe, you were not taken to court. Hence this document was introduced.
Manje kunomfanekiso oye wayenzwa la enkantolo ukuthi wena ithema uya kudokotela uHlokwe wawukade ungayanga enkantolo ingakho kugcine sekunale incwadi.
Nkosenkantolo ngiyethemba mina sekukanengela nomeli wami ngamtshela ukuthi lapha engangikhona kwavela khona ngedanger tape angenanga ngaphakathi. Kwangena umhali nefile angazi noma kwenkantolo noma kwakoyini. Ngoba ngize ngaze emveni kwesikhathi ukuthi lo umuntu wayezo check emotweni ukuthi ngikhola ngempela yena. Emveni kwesikhathi iqala liqhubeka ngize ngagcina ngenza ukuthi hayi yena amshushisa ophethe iqala lami eRustenburg.
My Lord, I believe I have explained already that the place where we went to, it had a safety tape wherein I did not go in there. It was Mohani who went in and came back with a particular person, and later I learned that particular person that came with Mohani to come check if it was indeed me in the vehicle, it was a prosecutor I never went in that courtroom.
Do you remember the time when Dr. Hlokwe gave evidence that there's a certain lady that was assisting him in conveying the message to you because his Zulu was a bit shaky, and I'm borrowing from his words?
Usakhumbula na ngalesikhathi udokotela uhlokwe ela enkantolo uye wathi yena kwakade kunomuntu wesifazani thizeni lo bekade emsiza ngesizulu ngoba isizulu sakhe sasikade singekho singalunganga kahle.
Ngiyathemba nami Nkosi enkantolo ngikhulumile ngalo muntu ngathi igama lakhe angilazi kodwa futhi ngisamkhomba ngisho ngambona.
I believe I have also stated that I do not know the name of that particular person and I would not be able to even point her out.
So you confirm that at some stage or during this time, there was a health questionnaire where questions were put to you and then you were answering.
Uyavuma ukuthi ngaleso sikhathi uye wabuzwa lemibuzo le la ukuthi wena ubokade uphana ngeimpendulo.
Nkosi enkantolo ngiyanqaba lento ekhulunywa umshushisi angivumi Nkosi enkantolo.
My Lord, I am disputing what the state is putting to me.
Mangizongena phakathi kuthiwa la umshini yezwe ngilayida amanzi nyenze kwawenza amaqede kuthiwa mangisukuma yipi into engangayikhuluma nayo ngoba into engayisanela namanje Nkosi enkantolo ngisanela ukuthi ngichelkiwe igolide namanje lokho ngishilo Nkosi enkantolo.
As when I went into that consultation room, then I was instructed to lie on the bed and I did so. Then I was checked through a machine. These documents, I only signed them because I was informed that I am signing to confirm that indeed I was checked.
So the lady that was translating English into isiZulu, what was she translating exactly?
Ma lo sisi lo bekade etolika ukusuka kwisingesi ukuya kwisizulu wayekade ekutolikela ini.
Mayethi kimi Nkosi enkantolo usisi buti siqedileke ukucheck igolide sayina la ngiyasayina ngivela ngiyocheck igolide.
My Lord, when that lady says to me, my brother, we are done checking for the gold tooth, can you please sign here?
Well done.
That is what she was doing and I signed.
I'm saying well done to you, Mr. Ntanzi.
Uthi uyakubongela mshushisi ngalokho.
You see, now you're signing the document right there where you were asked there was no gold, right there.
Uthi
Sorry, brother, that's not exactly what he says. If clarification can be asked, my lord, that's misleading and that's unfair to the witness.
But the witness just said, the lady said to him, we are done, sign here. What other interpretation?
But at what stage did he say that, my lord?
I think that is the question that they should have asked the witness in examination in chief. I'm soliciting information from the witness, my lord, if I may be allowed.
Yes, Mr. Sibani.
Yes?
uthi ke umshushisi njengoba wena usanda kusho ukuthi usayinisiwe uma uqeda khona lapho ingakho wayekade ethu yakhalalisela ukuthi usukhuluma iqiniso leli eyena alifuna.
Nkosi enkantolo angazi ngizokhuluma kangaki Nkosi enkantolo manje umuntu igolide la bese ngisukuma mina ngiphuma ngihamba ngemotweni mangifike emotweni ngithi nje ngisahleli nyala bese fika namaphepha ethi bhuti siqedile ungasayina wasesithole ukuthi igolide sokucheckile ngizothina ungitshela ngegolide Nkosi enkantolo.
My Lord, I do not know how will I be able to explain it, as after lying on the bed, and then I was checked, and then the lady said, thank you, we are done. Then I went to the vehicle, and she later came and said, thank you, we are done. Can you please sign here? That is the explanation I am giving, my Lord.
And umshushisa khumbula phela lapha ezandleni ngangifasiwe lento le ngikhishwa ngokuthelezi mina ngokhiya ukuze ngisayine la mina.
And my Lord, can the state please recall that I was cuffed and Mr. Buthelezi is the one that removed the handcuff for me to sign.
Let's move along.
Tasiqhubeke.
This on record. Say this was your evidence that you brought to this court.
uthi lobu ubufakazi obulethile la enkantolo.
bulethwe yimi
Brought by myself.
Yes, through your attorney.
Uthi yebo bulethwe wena buza nangommeli wakho.
yebo
Yes.
According to the evidence of Dr. Shokwe, the examination took 30 to 40 minutes.
Ukuya ngobufakazi bukadokotela uhlokwe uthe ukukuhlola lokuyana kuthathe imizuzu engaba 30 noma 40.
kosenkantolo angeke ngiphendule isikhathi ngoba nesikhathi sokungena nesokuphuma kuye ngemotweni nesokuphuma emotweni ngiya kuye angisazi kosenkantolo.
My Lord, I would not be able to testify on the time because even the time that we arrived at that place through to the time when I went back to the vehicle, I do not know.
Mangakhumbula kahle ngiqala ukukhuluma la ngendaba yase Rustenburg. Ngikhulumile ukuthi umkhani wangishiya emotweni wangena ngaphakathi. Waphinde wabuya. Asikhatha ngesikala ngwazi watshela ukutheleza ukuthi mabangivulela ngaphuma ngabalandela ngawo check out angecheckiwa ngabuya ngahlala emotweni ngabashiya ngaphakathi.
If my memory serves me well, I did mention in court that upon our arrival, Mokhane went inside and then he came back and informed Buthelezi to take me into that place, and that's when we went inside. And then after that, we came back.
So as per the version of the state that the examination took 30 to 40 minutes, the only thing the lady interpreted was to tell you to lie on bed.
Uthi ke ukuya ngobufakazi buthi ukuhlolwa laphayana kuthathe imizuzu 30 noma amashumi amane. Lento ekuthi lo yasisi uyitolike nje ukuthi lala laphaya.
Ngitoleke lapha.
Ekutshela njengoba kade kukhulunywa ngesingesi usisi loyana washo ngesizulu ukuthi ulale kuloya mbhede.
Kosenkantolo ngiyaphinda futhi. Ngithi embhedeni la ngilala obhuti lo engakafiki kusekhona usisi nomhane nobuthelezi nomabhena phakathi no Jonathan ngalala weza lo bhuti lo wafika baphusha umshini bawusondeza kimi bakhanyisa ubhuti wacheka ayichekayo emvela kwathi usesawu usuqedile ngasuma lapha ukutheleza si ngangiphuma futhi.
My Lord, I repeat that I laid on the bed when the doctor, the male doctor, was not there. It was still myself and the lady and Mohani and Buthelezi. Then after that, the doctor came and he checked me. And then when he was done, I stood up and I then followed Buthelezi going out of that medical consultation room.
It was evidence in this court that after you went inside that consultation room, the police officers remained outside the door with the door slightly opened as a safety precaution.
Ubufakazi obuzela enkantolo kuthiwe ithe wena uma ungena phakathi kulayi ukuthi amaphoyisa aye wama ngaphandle kodwa umnyango wawukade ungavalwanga kakhulu wawukade uvulwe kancane ukuze nje nabo bakwazi ukuthi bavikeleke.
Kosenkantolo akulona iqiniso le nkosenkantolo mangikhuluma ngabantu engangenabo la phakathi la. Akulona iqiniso lena kosenkantolo.
That is not correct. I am referring to the people that I was with inside that consultation room.
And then when Mahane gave evidence, was that fact put to him that he was right inside when exhibit VV1 was being completed?
Umukhani uma ephana ngobufakazi uye watshelwa na ukuthi Mukhani ngalesikhathi untanzi ehlolwa udokotela wawukade ungaphakathi.
Ngiyethemba kosenkantolo bangelapha ngizokhuluma leti ayenzeka kimi mina kosenkantolo.
I believe as I am standing here, my Lord, I am here to testify on what happened to me.
Nale yenzeka ngikhona ngibona mina kosenkantolo.
And what happened in my presence whilst I was seeing.
So 2 people that you say were present, being Mukhane and Dr. Shok, do not align the evidence with what you are saying.
Abantu ababini labo wena uthi bayibakade bekhona abakhulumi into efana nobufakazi bakho. Mukhane nodokotela uHlobo.
Kosenkantolo ngiyaphinda futhi. Ngithi mina ubhuti lo wafika ngicheck umlomo, ungithole senilele la. Angeke ngihlale nosisi nomhali mina ngiyisiboshwa.
My Lord, I repeat, the gentleman found me already having lied on the bed, and I would not be seated with Mohani and the lady there.
Ngoba namanje ngisasho kosenkantolo ukuthi ngaphakathi la kwawusisi ngumhane uMabhena ngubuthelezi uJonathan lona engalazi igama lakhe uyo le wayeme eminyango lo engalazi igama lakhe ukuthi okubani.
And my Lord, I still repeat that in that consultation room it was myself, the lady, Mohani, Jonathan, Buthelezi, Nobani,
noMabhena.
and Mabena. And then the one that I did not know his name was the one who was standing by the door side.
Wasengena yena ke lo wafika ngikhanyisa ngomshini.
And then came this particular one that brought this machine towards me.
So you are telling this court, this questionnaire, the doctor just sat down and decided to select whatever that he wanted to select here and then made you sign.
Manje wena uthi udokotela uvele wahlala phansi yena wakhetha ukuthi uzobhala la nala bese ethi wena uvele usign.
Kosenkantolo angishongo ukuthi wahlala phansi mina. First qala silungise lapha. Eyami impendulo kosenkantolo makuzothiwa sanela sesekucheckile igoleti. Ngiyasayina ngithi ungihambise yena lapha kubantu bakhe ngithi ungihambisela ukuthi ngiyocheck igoleti mase thosa ngicheckile file ngisayina.
My Lord, can we please correct this? I did not say that the doctor sat down and started completing this document. I said the doctor checked me, and after that he said I must sign, and I did as I was instructed by the doctor.
Let me ask you a question, simple question, yes or no?
Uthi ithakubuze umbuzo olula, umbuzo odinga impendulo kayebo noma cha.
Do you understand?
Uyazwisisa?
Yebo nkosenkantolo.
Yes, my Lord.
Are you a smoker?
Uyabhema?
Angibhemi nkosenkantolo lokungazala.
No, my Lord. Ever since I was born, I have never smoked.
So the doctor also said you are not a smoker.
Udokotela uthe awubhemi. Uthe awubhemi udokotela. Ubhalela ukuthi wena awubhemi.
Angibhemi nkosenkantolo lokungazalwa ke le.
Yes, my Lord, I do not smoke.
So that information, it falls within your personal knowledge. The doctor will not have known that you don't smoke.
Wena umuntu obekade wazi ukuthi awubhemi, udokotela bengeke azi ukuthi awubhemi ngaphandle kokuthi atshelwe wena.
Nkosenkantolo ngiyaphinda futhi. Angihlalanga isikhathi mina kubhuti lo nosisi. Ngoba ngangena lapha ngalala umbhedelo wangikhanyisa phela ngaphuma ngayihambela. Azange ngidibana nembuzo le mina nkosenkantolo.
My Lord, I repeat, I did not take long in that consultation room. I only got there, laid on the bed, checked, and then I stood up and left. I did not get these type of questions.
You see, now I want an answer, Mr. Ntanzi. There's no running away from this.
Uthi manje ufuna impendulo akukho ukuthi ungabaleka.
How would have the doctor known of this fact?
Udokotela waze kanjani lezi zinto azibalela?
Nkosenkantolo angimazi umuntu wethathaphi.
My Lord, I do not know where he got that information.
Are you now suggesting that the doctor is a prophet?
Manje ufuna ukuthi udokotela lo yana umprofeti?
If we avoid sarcasm, we'll finish this evidence in chief. As the court pleases.
I withdraw that question. How will have the doctor known of this information?
Udokotela waze kanjani lezi zinto azibalela?
Ngiyathemba nkosenkantolo into engiyiphendulele namanje ngiphendulele kalebohile phethane nenamba. Leyo kubuziwe ukuthi uma ngathiwa sithola inkinga sizoxhumana nobani ngoba wena usejele ukuze ngibanikele namba le.
My Lord, I believe the only question I answered was this one of Lebogang Phethane, when it was said to me if they find that there is something wrong, who are they going to consult as I was in prison? And I gave them the information of Lebogang Phethane.
Have you had any operation or surgical procedure?
Usuke wahlinzwa.
lokhu ngazalwa Nkosi enkantolo.
ever since I was born, my Lord.
And the doctor said, yeah, he supports you. Never happened.
Udokotela naye uyasho la ukuthi awukaze wahlinzwa.
Nkosi enkantolo ngiyaphinda ngithi azange ngibuziwe ngalento ebhalwe lami Nkosi enkantolo.
My Lord, I repeat that I have never been asked questions with regards to what is written here.
Did you take any drugs?
Kuneyidakamizwa ozithathayo?
Namanje Nkosi enkantolo angibheme drugs.
No, my Lord.
You see, that's why the doctor said, he said, you do not take drugs.
Udokotela nala ubhale kanjalo ukuthi awuthathi idakamizwa.
And I put it to you, Mr. Ntanzi, the only source of this information is one other than Bongani Ntanzi.
Uthi ingakho umshushisi athi umuntu onike udokotela lolwazi ubongani Ntanzi.
Nkosi enkantolo ngiyethemba lo mbuzo ngibuzana. Umuntu obhema ugwayi uyambona ukuthi lo ubhema ugwayi.
My Lord, I believe this question. When a person smokes, you can be able to see that this person smokes cigarette.
Nomuntu ophuza utshwala ngafe ngutshela lo uyaphuza utshwala.
Even a person who drinks, my Lord.
So mina
I would
lezi
be
zinto ebhalwe la
able to
Nkosi enkantolo
stay.
angidibani nazo Nkosi enkantolo ngiyaxolisa kakhulu.
Even a person who consumes alcohol, my Lord, I would be able to state that this one consumes alcohol. This one that is written here, my Lord, I am not part of.
Your counsel said you must avoid sarcasm. You must also do the same.
Ummeli wakho uthe singakhulumi ingathi sikhomba abanye abantu ngeminwe uthi nawe uyeke lokho.
Ngiyaxolisa Nkosi enkantolo.
My apologies, my Lord.
And then the questionnaire goes on, are you pregnant?
Bese kuyaqhutshekwa la umbuzo uthi ukhulelwe na?
And then the doctor said no.
Udokotela wathi cha.
Nkosi enkantolo angazi noma umuntu njengami uyakhulela ngiqala ukuzwa la lento ebhalwe.
My Lord, I am not sure if a person like me would be pregnant. It is my first time seeing it here.
Do you have TB or lung disease?
Unaso isifo sesifuba noma esamaphaphu?
Azange Nkosi enkantolo ngaphatha angazi ke manje kodwa kudala ngagcina ungena kumedical manje angazi.
I don't know now, my Lord, but I have never been a patient of TB or lung diseases.
Can you see someone, as you can see someone who smokes and drinks alcohol, that this person does have TB or does not have TB?
Umuntu onesifo sesifuba uyakwazi ukuthi ungambona njengoba ukuthi uthi umuntu obhemayo nophuzayo uyakwazi ukuthi umbone.
Angeke ngikwazi mina Nkosi enkantolo kumbona.
I would not be able to see a
And
person.
then you agree with me, the only way you can determine that is to ask that particular person, correct?
Uyavuma ukuthi ukuze wazi ukuthi umbuze lo muntu ukuthi unaso leso sifo na.
Nkosi enkantolo angisuchwephesha wokucheck abantu mina Nkosi enkantolo.
My
Futhi akekho
Lord.
umuntu engangamcheck.
My Lord, I am not an expert in checking people, and there is no one that I have ever checked.
We are not talking about you being checked, questionnaire, questions and answers.
Uthi akakhulumi ngokucheka ukhuluma ngemibuzo nezimpendulo eziphiwe la.
Njengoba ngisho Nkosi enkantolo ukuthi mina angidibani nalento ethikhwela ngoba akaze ngidibane nombuzo lona Nkosi enkantolo.
My Lord, as I am saying, I have never made these questions, and I am not part of anything that was asked there.
Were you on medication?
So, my Lord, I mean, really now, the witness has said ad nauseum. I'm using Mr. Baloi's word. Ad nauseum. I've got no part. I'm not part of this questionnaire, and still my learned colleague goes on through what is noted on the form. If he's got an argument, my Lord, perhaps it's a matter that he can argue. As the court pleases.
Yes, sir.
My Lord, that is the only way to determine that this information that was brought by them before this court, it came from the accused. How can I do that without asking these questions? And it's aligned with what I'm submitting before this court or with the answers that I'm getting from the accused. I don't know where is the unfairness in this questioning, in those line of questions.
Yeah, okay, let's hear you.
The last question, what was the answer?
Impendulo bowutheni kumpendulo yombuzo wokugcina?
Ngisacela ngikhumbuze futhi.
May you please
I was
remind us
asking
of the
about
question?
if you are on medication, yes or no.
Ubekade ebuza ukuthi wena uthatha amaphilisi athize?
Cha Nkosi enkantolo.
No my lord.
And the doctor said no.
Nodokotela naye ubhale ukuthi awuthathi mithi ethize.
Into engithanda Nkosi enkantolo ukuthi ibhale udokotela uNtanzi.
What I like, my lord, is that it is the doctor who has written here, not Ntanzi.
You never said you wrote this document. We say you answered these questions.
Uthi umshushisi akazange athi uwe obhalela. Yena uthi uwe ophendulele mibuzo.
Ngiyanqaba Nkosi enkantolo.
I refuse that, my lord.
Now, let us proceed. Let's get to the issue of signatures.
Asiqhubeke ke siye kwindaba le yama signature.
Did you know what was this document?
Bowazi ukuthi yini lencwadi?
Nkosi enkantolo manginike incwadi elithiwa nathi incwadi yakho check igolide. Angithi uyangitshena, angimbuzi ukuthi incwadani uyangitshena.
My lord, when I was given this document, I was informed that this is your document that we checked for the gold tooth. I was informed.
But you do not know what is written inside this document.
Kodwa wena wawukade ungazi ukuthi kubhalweni kule ncwadi.
Angazi Nkosi enkantolo namanje ngiyaphinda ngithi makuthiwa sayina nayo incwadi yokucheck igolide ngizoyisayina ngithi ungicheckile igolide Nkosi enkantolo.
I did not know what was the content of this document, my lord. And when it was given to me that sign, here is a document that we have checked for your gold tooth. And indeed they checked, and that's why I signed, my lord.
And then, without any assault or force, you signed this document twice.
We signile le ncwadi kabini, ungashawanga, ungaphoqwanga.
Ngiyethemba Nkosi enkantolo emlonyeni wami lokhu ngishilo ukuthi kuthiwa nali iphepha sayina ucheckile igolide.
I
Lokhu
believe,
ngisho
my
njalo
lord,
nje Nkosi enkantolo phambi kwakho.
I have said that they came with this document and said I should sign as they have checked for the gold tooth.
Now let us proceed.
Asiqhubeke.
Let's just put away exhibit VV1.
Uthi le sibeke.
After that incident in that hospital, what happened?
Bese ke uma niqeda lapha esibhedlela kwayenzakala.
Ziphumile Nkosi enkantolo imoto engilandela kwazo zahamba.
Vehicles left that hospital premises following each other.
Where were they heading to?
Beziyaphi imoto?
Angazi Nkosi enkantolo manje police station le ngagcina ngilele kuya ngeke ngikhumbule manje.
I do not know, my lord, as even that police station which I was placed in, I would not remember it.
Okay. Let's revisit that document again. Page 2.
VV1.
Yes, VV1.
Uthi asibuyele kuyo lencwadi le ku page 2.
Clinical examination.
Size la lapho kade uhlolwa khona. Yes.
First column it says extra oral exam.
Lana ithi kuhlolwa ngaphakathi emlomo.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, my lord.
And the options there is normal or abnormal.
Lana kuthiwa kwakade kulungile noma kungalunganga.
And then general appraisal. It was normal.
Lana la ukuthi ithema babona yonke into kuthiwa kakade ku normal uma kuhlolwa emlomo.
Yebo ngiyeza Nkosi enkantolo kodwa Nkosi enkantolo ngeke ngicomment mina ngede ebhalwa umuntu angazange ngibuze yona. Nguye wayengichecka ngithi mina ngizichecka Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, my lord, and I would not be able to comment on what I was checked on by the doctor, as he's the one that checked me, not myself, and I did not mark there.
we're done with the questioning now. Now we're coming to examination.
Uthi sesiqedile ngemibuzo siza manje labo kade uhlolwa khona.
And that's what he noted when he examined you.
Izinto udokotela azibhalile uma ekuhlola.
Yebo ngiyezwa.
Yes, I hear that.
And he said you were normal.
Uthe yena wawukade ulungile unormal.
Kusho yena Nkosi enkantolo ngithi akusho mina.
That is what he said, not me, my lord.
Lymph nodes, normal.
Yena ke lapha ku number 3 uthe ngaphakathi emlomo wena wawukade ulungile.
Yebo ngiyezwa Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I hear that, my lord.
TM joints, normal.
Wathi ne nama joints wo la wokuhlafuna wayekade nawo elungile.
Yebo ngiyezwa Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I hear that, my lord.
Intraoral exam, normal.
Wathi nala emlomo ngaphakathi phezulu kwakade nakhona kulungile.
Yebo ngiyezwa Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, my lord, I hear that.
Lips and buccal mucosa, normal.
Neimpande zemilomo nazo zazikade zilungile zinormal.
Yebo ngiyezwa Nkosi enkantolo.
Yes, I hear that.
What is your comment so far?
Wena uthini ngalokho?
Namanje Nkosi enkantolo ngiyaphinda ngithi ngicommente ngento engabhalanga emfuthi angisichecka ngalo nguya ngithi wayengichecka mangizokhomenta ngithini phambi Nkosi enkantolo.
My lord, I would repeat that I would not comment on what I was checked on. He is the one who was checking me, not myself.
Oropharynx and tonsils,
Uthi ithema kakuhlola noma uphimbo
that's
nayo
normal.
ubone ikuthi yayikade inormal.
Palate, normal.
Uthi nangaphakathi phambi kwemiphimbo nakhona kwakade kulungile.
Floor of the mouth is normal.
Nangaphansi la kumlomo uthi kwakade kulungile.
Tongue, there's no option there.
Nelimi ke akabhalanga lutho kulimi ukuthi ulimi lakho lalinjani.
Gingival and periodontium, abnormal.
Uthi ke uye wabhala nokuthi nala ku la ngaphakathi ngasemlomo la kuyinhlathi nakhona kwakade kungalunganga ke.
And then finding a differential diagnosis, it says gingival recession of on 41, 42, and 31.
Uthi ke ithema kabheka ke uye wabona ukuthi khona ngala ngakule lento le engala ngasemahlangothini kona uye wabona ukuthi kunento ukuthi ibhaliwe ku 41, 42 no 41 futhi ilezi.
Angle, and then angle classification class 1.
Ithe maka hlola ukuthi wena ukuphi ukweyiphi iclass uthe kubhale uclass 1.
And then teeth chart, interdental spaces 11, 12, 21, 22, 23, and 12.
Ithe makabheka amazinyo ubone ukuthi amazinyo wakho kunala ukuthi kunama space khona kwezinyo lesi 11, 12, 21, 22, 23 no 12.
Okay? And then from these, the doctor testified that there were no injuries that were detected.
Uthi ukusuka la udokotela yena uthe bekade kungena kulimala okubonile.
Phambi kweNkosi enkantolo akaze ngisho mina Nkosi enkantolo ukuthi ngalemala amazinyo.
Before the court, my lord, I never said I got injured on my tooth.
Okwesibili Nkosi enkantolo mina engifuna ukwazi ukuthi yonke lento ayibhalela wayengichecka ngasiphi isikhathi ngoba kimi weza ngento eyisipuna ngathi insimbi encane ehamba efaka lapha phakathi kwamazinyo ukuthi wayengichecka namathansela yonke into efundwa la ayangimangaza Nkosi enkantolo.
My lord, I would like to also know when did the doctor check me all of these things, because he came to me with a certain object that looked like a spoon and he just checked in between the tooth. I don't remember him checking me all of these things, including the tonsils.
So you forgot now that you told this court that he came with something like a light when you were made to lie on the bed.
uthi manje umshushisi ukhohliwe ukuthi wena utshele inkantolo ukuthi udokotela uze nomshini onesibani okhanyise kuwe.
namanje Nkosi enkantolo ngisho njalo ngithi mayeza nomshini belayida la kimi uphethe into engathi isipunu so uyifaka la emazinyeni ezikhaleni zamazinyo la ami futhi aphendula straight etshena usisi lokuthi akangitshela ukuthi akaze ngilifake egolide akuna space segolide la.
Yes, my lord, I still remember that I did say he came with that light and he came with an object that looked like a spoon, and he checked in between the spaces of my tooth, and he informed this lady that she should inform me that there was no space for a gold tooth.
So, lying on top of that bed, that light inside your mouth, was that not an examination?
Manje njengoba wakade ulele laphayana kuleyo mbhede nalesi yasibani naye elibele ephethe leyanto leyana kwakade engakuhloli na.
Nkosi enkantolo ukuthi angikwazi ukuthi amathansela akazangiphatha kube mhlamba akangiphatha ngizokwenza umzekelo. Nkosi enkantolo uma umuntu efaka ispoon phakathi kwamazinyo usuke checker yena kanti usuke ngicheck yona into efuna emazinyeni.
My lord, it's just I have never had a problem with tonsillitis. If I had, I would be informing the court. But when a person brings an object that looks like a spoon and checked in between the tooth, that person, I believe, is checking my tooth.
Ngoba namanje phambi kwekatolo lokho ngikhulumile la ukuthi mina ngafaka ispoon phakathi kwamazinyo leze ebhalwe la ngithi Nkosi enkantolo angizazi mina.
And my lord, I keep on maintaining that I was only put that object that looked like a spoon. And these ones that are written here, my lord, I do not know all these things.
Did you tell Dr. Hlokwe that you were assaulted?
Uye wamtshela udokotela Hlokwe ukuthi wena ushayiwe?
Akazangibuza Nkosi enkantolo.
He did not ask me.
Since you were in the hospital environment, was it not proper for you to also seek medical attention there?
Njengoba wawukade usesibhedlela awucabanga ukuthi indawo ebekade ilungile ukuthi khona lapho ucele ukuthi uhlolwe ukuthi ulimele manje udinga usizo?
Nkosi enkantolo ngiyethemba lapha ngihanjiswe khona kwangesiya intando yami kwangesiya imvume yami futhi akaze ngirepotele ukuthi sikusa kubani.
My lord, I believe wherever I was taken to, it was not my will and it was not my choice. And I have never gotten a report that we are taking you to such a place.
Ukube mhlambe babe ngibuzile ukuthi medical yakhiphi angizothi abanginike ifoni ukuthi bayiphethe ngifonele umuntu angilethele medical ngibatshela ukuthi asingene la ku doctor wami lo othatha imali kimi.
And if I would have been asked, where is your medical? I believe the witness is referring to a medical aid. He would have asked for his phone so that he can be able to contact a person who was in possession of his medical aid so that he would be able to go to his doctor.
And the doctor said you were communicating very coherently and fluently.
Uthi udokotela naye wawukade ukhuluma kahle naye.
Ngiyethemba Nkosi enkantolo nommeli wami ngimtshela ukuthi baba Mngomezulu ayikho into engayikhuluma nalomuntu oseboxini.
My lord, I believe I have also informed my defense attorney that Mr. Mngomezulu, there is nothing that I spoke to the gentleman who is in the witness stand.
And then through that examination, the doctor indeed confirmed that he did not have a gold tooth.
Did not have
A gold tooth.
a gold tooth. Nga lapho udokotela ngemva kokuthi sekakuhlolile yena uye washo ukuthi awunayo awukaze waba negolide ezinyweni.
Angithi Nkosi enkantolo la phakathi uyakhuluma ubhekise kumhali usisi lo yena bese etshena mina ngithi ukuthi hayi but esiqedile asithi lento lo ithoza icheck ayikho.
My lord, as we were inside, as he was speaking to Mukhani, then the lady informed me that my brother, we are done, and what you came here for a checkup, we did not get that gold tooth.
Now, do you see that Dr. Hlokwe was very fair and very independent?
Uyabona ke ukuthi udokotela uhlokwe wayekade kudokotela ozimele.
Angikwazi lokho ngikuzwa ngaye mina Nkosi enkantolo.
I do not know that. I am hearing it from you, my lord.
Yes. Now, let us proceed from the point where now you are heading back to a certain police station. Take me through that.
Asuke ke la esibhedlela siye la ubokade near kwi police station ethize.
You are leaving Rustenburg now. Where did you go
Angisenyaphuma
to?
manje eRustenburg. Niyephi?
Angisakhumbula Nkosi enkantolo mina ngangikhumbuza i-police station ngoba itengididayile ama-police station for ukuthi bengingena ngapha ngingena angizazi kahle kahle ukuthi bangikhishwe namhlanje ngizolalaphi. Angibona ngabo.
I do not remember, my lord, if maybe the state could respectfully remind me of the police station, because on these 4 police stations, I did not know which one was I taken to whenever I am booked out.
Before we get to that police station, I want us to, before you go back to that police station, we touch briefly before we adjourn on Exhibit RR.
Uthi ngaphambi kokuthi singaya kuleyo police station kunalaye ukuthi kuye kwakhulunywa ngobufakazi obuka RR.
So let's page 1.
Can we please the same? We
Yeah.
have only VV here.
You don't have RR. On page 1,
Uthi siya ku page 1. Yes, we are there.
22nd of June 2020,
Nge 22 zika June ngo 2020.
the presiding officer on that date was A. Ruos,
Umuntu obekade engumantshi lapho kwakade ku A Ruas,
and then the public prosecutor, Ms. Tele,
umshushisi kwakade ku Mamcele,
the interpreter, Ms. Ngwenya,
utoliki kwakade ku Mamungwenya,
and the defense, no one was indicated there, stenographer, Mr. Sediko.
ummeli akuzange kubhalwe lutho, umuntu obekade esebenza kumshini bekade kumnumzana uSedikwe.
And then words written defense is IP, meaning in person.
La ukuthi kubhalwe ummeli, kubhalwe IP ekuchaza ukuthi wawukade umuntu loyo ubekade ezimele.
And then according to this document, if I interpret it correctly, your election was to be represented by legal aid.
Ukuya ngale ncwadi uma eyifunda kahle umshushisi uthi kubonakala ingathi wena Msolwa uye wakhetha ukuthi umelwe abameli laba abohulumende abangakhokhelwa abaka legal aid.
Nkosi enkantolo. Namanje ngiyaphinda. Ngithi Nkosi enkantolo ngelanga ngisecourt eRustenburg. Akaze ngene ngaphakathi. Nalo mmeli ngeke ngimkhombe la mina. Lo mmeli engaqhamuka thoka engimele ngeke ngimkhombe mina.
My lord, I repeat that on the day when I was in court in Rustenburg, I did not go into the courtroom, as even that defense counsel that is being mentioned, I will not be able to point out that counsel, as I did not go inside the courtroom.
uma kwekuthi inkosi enkantolo ngangimele ngummeli wayipho engezanga kimi emontweni uma kungena umhane ngaphakathi nefile why engezanga kimi emontweni ngoba lapha kwakune corona kwakuvala ngedanger tape inkosi enkantolo.
If there was an attorney that was representing me, why didn't that attorney come to me when Mohani came back, as in that place there was a danger tape?
We will fully canvass this point. I want us to move to the
As my colleague is referring this court to Exhibit RR, it appears from the portion that he was reading, which is page 1, he brought the attention of the court to the presiding officers, the public prosecutor, interpreter, etc. were. But as you read down that very same page, it says Ms. Modibo on record for accused 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm not so sure whether the state is aware of that indication. So it means, and as I look on the face of the charge sheet, which is the J15, we don't have accused number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. We only having accused number, only one accused was Bongani Sandison Tanzi. So that basically indicates that what the court's attention is brought to could and is not a proper reflection of what happened on that day. Therefore, reliance on this charge sheet, on this exhibit RR, is very faulty, my lord. Unless the state is able to explain who this Ms. Modibo, who these accused, these 5 accused were, that Ms. Modibo was appearing on their behalf. Otherwise, reliance on this charge sheet can really not be heard in terms of what it is contained on what I've just drawn the court's attention to. Thank you, madam.
Yes, Mr. Silande.
From the face of the J15, my lord, there's only one accused person. And on page 1, it's a pro forma that the magistrate used in that particular court, just to make the process much quicker, to even indicate Ms. Modibo usually being the legal aid office of that particular court. And by saying accused 1, 2, 3, 4, there's nothing there that was indicated whether there were other accused persons. Where it says accused number 1, which is only reflected as the only accused person in front of the J15, it was indicated legal aid. So I can only make a submission as far as that there was no other accused person, he was the only accused person. And these proceedings, they are in relation to him only. And as a result, the matter was postponed in custody and accused did not have bail at that stage.
So your submission is that that's a proper record.
That is a proper record, my lord.
Yeah, you can argue that with Mr. Mnisi, whether it's a proper record or not.
Is the court, please?
I say you two can argue that. Because he says it's a proper record.
I can.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
prepared to argue it right now.
No, you don't argue right now. You argue at the end of the case.
Oh, okay. Thank you, madam.
Yeah, bro.
As the court, please. Just before we adjourn for the day, let's quickly move to the appearances of the 13th of July 2020.
Uthumshushisi ke asiye labe kade kukhulunywe khona nge-13 zika July.
My apologies. It's not the same one. I'll get you the correct one. August 2020. Sorry.
Uthi siye kwi-3 zika August 2020.
I just want to demonstrate something.
Uthi kunento afuna ukubonisa yona.
Appearances for the day, presiding officer Ms. A. Ruos, prosecutor Mr. Mohape C, interpreter Ms. Chabalala, defense accused 1 Mr. Mjiako.
Uthi ke nge-3 zika August ke khona kushiwo ummeli umshushisi nomantshi kuthiwa ke ummeli kwakade kumnumzana Mjiyako. I see a copy.
I don't have that page.
It's only R in this RR.
Yes, on that
Page number?
page number 5.
Page number 5.
Yes,
It's the same RR.
Exhibit RR, my lord.
Okay, only it's on page 5 now.
On page 5.
Here it's page 4, then page 6. La ku page 5.
Yebo.
Umantshi kwakade ku A Rios. Mshushisi ku Mr. Mogapesi.
Before my interpreter proceeds, as well with us, the dilemma is just, I've just noted now, what was disclosed to us also is missing page 5. So I've just borrowed one from Advocate Baloyi, but the rest of my colleagues also do not have page 5.
Mr. Sibande, they say there's no page 5 in that document. Or it's only you who has page 5.
Okay, my lord, we'll make copies available. It's only one page. We'll make copies available to my colleague.
No, look, they say they don't have page 5. So you must furnish them with page 5. I don't want, hey, this judge, unfairness, what?
It's 12 minutes past 3, we can adjourn for
No,
the
you know how it is.
12 minutes past 3, we can adjourn for the
Yeah.
day, and then we'll make copies for
That'll be
that
great.
one page
Here,
until tomorrow.
court will adjourn.